glamorous yet tumultuous world of reality television, few couples have captivated audiences quite like Kirk Frost and Rasheeda Frost. Their journey on Love and Hip Hop was filled with love, ambition, betrayal, and constant drama. However, recent events have shocked their fan base, turning their once-admired relationship into a headline-grabbing scandal. It seemed like an ordinary evening at the Frost residence. Kirk and Rasheeda had returned home after a busy day of business meetings and promotional appearances. Known for their entrepreneurial spirit, they juggled careers with family life, all while trying to maintain their marriage. But beneath the surface, tensions were rising. Rumors had been swirling about Kirk's loyalty, while Rasheeda's frustrations were growing. As the night unfolded, a minor disagreement over household matters quickly escalated into a heated argument. Voices were raised, and emotions boiled over, transforming a simple dispute into a tense confrontation. Neighbors, alarmed by the commotion, called 911 to report a domestic disturbance. When the police arrived, they found Rasheeda visibly shaken, her eyes red from tears. After assessing the situation and interviewing both parties, the officers decided to arrest Kirk. The news spread quickly, igniting a storm on social media. Fans were left in disbelief as they processed the reality of their favorite couple being embroiled in such a serious incident. Rasheeda later addressed the situation on Instagram, posting a heartfelt message: "I never thought I'd have to face this. I deserve respect and safety." The caption was accompanied by a striking photo of her looking both strong and vulnerable, symbolizing her resilience. The post fueled speculation and highlighted the deeper issues that had long plagued their marriage. As details emerged, it became evident that this incident was more than a moment of anger. It was the culmination of years of underlying issues. Celebrity insiders weighed in, discussing the toll that reality television fame often takes on personal lives. The constant pressure to present a perfect image while grappling with private struggles creates a volatile mix of emotions, waiting for the right moment to explode. The fallout was swift and intense. Fans were divided, with some rallying around Rasheeda, urging her to prioritize her well-being, while others expressed sympathy for Kirk, calling for understanding. "They've been through so much, I can't believe it's come to this," one fan lamented. In the days following the incident, Rasheeda sought support from close friends and family. She began reflecting on her marriage, weighing the good against the bad. While their life together included romantic moments and professional triumphs, it also featured betrayals and disappointments. The dichotomy of their relationship, played out in front of cameras, was far more complex than what viewers saw on screen. Meanwhile, Kirk faced the legal consequences of his actions and prepared for an upcoming court hearing. In a public statement, he expressed regret: "I never intended for it to go this far. I love Rasheeda and want to make things right." However, the road to reconciliation was uncertain. Rasheeda remained focused on her own well-being and that of her children. Friends close to her hinted that she was contemplating life without Kirk, a prospect that was both daunting and liberating. Amid these personal struggles, another revelation emerged that added to the drama. Kirk claimed that Rasheeda had misappropriated $9 million from their joint ventures. In an emotional statement, Kirk said, "I trusted her completely. To find out she's been taking money feels like betrayal on every level." He recounted the early days of their partnership with a mix of fondness and regret, reflecting on how they built a thriving empire in music, fashion, and lifestyle. But as their success grew, so did the cracks in their foundation. Kirk's suspicions about financial discrepancies began as minor concerns, but escalated when he hired a forensic accountant. The findings revealed unauthorized transfers that painted a picture of financial mismanagement. "It was like watching everything we built crumble before my eyes," he said, his voice heavy with emotion. As the court date approached, fans speculated about what would happen next. Would Kirk take responsibility for his actions? Would Rasheeda stand by him or choose a fresh start? The situation mirrored the high-stakes drama of Love and Hip Hop, but the consequences were far more real. This ongoing saga serves as a stark reminder that behind the glitz and glamour of reality TV, real lives are at stake. For Kirk and Rasheeda, the journey ahead remains uncertain. Their story is a cautionary tale about love, loyalty, and the complexities of human relationships. While fans wait for the next chapter to unfold, one thing is clear: the Frost journey has become a vivid example of how fame, ambition, and personal struggles can intersect in unpredictable ways. The moment the report arrived, it hit like a gut punch. The evidence pointed directly at Rasheeda, detailing unauthorized withdrawals and hidden transactions that painted a troubling picture of betrayal. "Seeing those numbers was devastating," Kirk said, his voice barely above a whisper. "It's one thing to have disagreements over business decisions, but this was outright theft. I felt sick." Kirk recalled the moment the accountant handed him the report. The figures flashed before his eyes, each digit representing lost trust and shattered dreams. "I had poured my heart and soul into our brand, and to find out that the person I trusted most was stealing from me. It was a nightmare I couldn't wake up from." As the news leaked, fans and followers of both Kirk and Rasheeda reacted with shock and disbelief. Social media erupted, with Kirk v. Rasheeda trending as the public devoured every detail. Their tumultuous history, filled with love, passion, and conflict, only added fuel to the fire. Reflecting on their relationship, Kirk acknowledged the highs and lows they had endured. "We've had our struggles, but I never thought it would come to this. It feels like I'm losing, not just a business partner, but someone who was once my best friend." Rasheeda remained largely silent, which only intensified speculation. Kirk expressed his frustration, saying, "I want answers. I deserve to know why she did this and how she thought she could get away with it. We built this together. It's not just about the money." As he sat in the studio surrounded by reminders of their shared dreams, Kirk knew he had to take action. "This isn't just about the financial loss, it's about integrity and respect. I built this empire with my blood, sweat, and tears, and I won't let it be taken away." Determined to reclaim what was lost, Kirk began exploring his legal options. He consulted attorneys and strategized his next steps. The fallout from this revelation would undoubtedly shake the foundations of their shared business and personal lives. Would there be legal repercussions? How would this impact their brand and the fans who had supported them? As Kirk navigated these turbulent waters, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. "I owe it to myself and to our legacy to see this through," he declared, steeling himself for the battle ahead. The story was far from over. With investigations underway and tensions mounting, Kirk's revelation about Rasheeda's alleged betrayal set the stage for a dramatic saga that captivated audiences. Behind the glitz and glamour of their public personas lay a complex web of emotions: hurt, betrayal, and the lingering question of how love could turn into such animosity. As the media frenzy continued, Kirk found solace in his friends and supporters, who reminded him he was not alone in this fight. "At the end of the day, it's about accountability," he said, his resolve hardened. "I won't be silenced, and I won't back down." With the world watching, Kirk prepared for the storm ahead, knowing the truth would eventually prevail. What lay ahead was uncertain, but one thing was clear: the battle between love and betrayal would unfold in ways no one could predict, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. In a separate confrontation, Kirk paced the dimly lit living room, his steps heavy with anger and betrayal. "So, you really did it," he said, his voice barely audible. "You cheated on me." Rasheeda stood with her arms crossed, defiance etched across her face. "I didn't come here to play the blame game, Kirk. You think you're the only one who can have a little fun on the side." His heart sank, disbelief mingling with rage. "Who was it? Someone I know? Did you really think I'd just sit back and let this slide?" She stepped closer, a fierce glint in her eyes. "You don't get to question me. You've had your share of late nights and whispered conversations. Did you really think I'd turn a blind eye?" Kirk's frustration boiled over. "I thought we were building something real. You made me look like a fool." "Yeah, well, welcome to the club," she snapped. "I was tired of pretending everything was fine while you were out chasing after whoever caught your eye." He ran a hand through his hair, the weight of her words crushing him. "So that's your excuse? You thought you'd just cheat back? That's how you justify it." "It's not about revenge," she said, her voice trembling. "It's about standing up for myself. I'm tired of being the one who gets stepped on." "Then why didn't you just tell me? Why didn't you confront me about what I did?" he asked, his voice steadying. "Because I wanted to believe you could change," she admitted, the fire in her eyes dimming. "But I couldn't just sit there and wait for you to decide to be honest. You made me feel worthless." "Worthless," he echoed, his heart aching. "I never wanted that. I thought we were in this together." Tears shimmered in her eyes. "You think I wanted to be the one to cheat? I felt like I had no choice. Every time I tried to talk to you, it was like hitting a wall. I felt invisible." Kirk's expression softened as her words sank in. "I didn't know. I thought I was protecting you by keeping things light. I was trying to keep us afloat by lying," she said, her voice quiet but firm. "You can't build a relationship on half-truths and silence." He took a deep breath. I'm sorry. I thought I could handle everything alone. I never wanted to hurt you. Rasheeda looked at him, her voice almost a whisper. What do you want from us now, Kirk?